UWF freshman golfer Millie Thompson is good. She's really good. She's from the UK. She comes from a great family. She's funny. She's a great teammate. Oh yeah, Millie also has alopecia.
I started recruiting her a little bit. I had no idea about her condition. My first phone call with her, her opening line was, "Coach, just want to be open with you. I have alopecia, but it's not going to stand in the way for me going on the LPGA tour."
Alopecia areata is a rare condition that causes a progressive loss of hair. Millie was diagnosed in 2019, and she was not shy about sharing that diagnosis during the recruiting process.
That was all I needed to hear. I thought, man, what a incredible honor to work with someone that has faced, has to face something like this in their life. And, they definitely are going to have some perseverance, and I'd love to have them play for UWF.
I kind of decided pretty quickly on coming to West Florida when I'd spoken to the coach. I had a couple of Zoom meetings with the coach, and she really made me feel like I was already part of the team, even though I hadn't even signed yet.
Millie Thompson knew she had found a home with Coach Kristen Dorsey and the UWF women's golf team, but she had to wait. The UK went into lockdown during the COVID pandemic. That lockdown may have been a blessing in disguise.
We're a close family, and with Millie and the development of her alopecia, I think it was nice to be around in the early stages, so we could show her the support she needed to muster on and take strength from us.
I think COVID kind of helped in a way where, with my alopecia and my kind of the timing of my diagnosis, because the majority of the awkward hair stage or the weird hair length was when I was in the comfort of my own home.
Millie eventually made it to Pensacola this year and wasted no time becoming a key part of the program. But it hasn't always been easy. Far away from home, in a foreign country, dealing with an advancing medical condition.
Yeah, alopecia's tough, right? It's tough for any parent. Unfortunately, there's no medicine, and there's no real treatment that anybody knows anything about. So I guess that's one of the reasons why I've come this week, so I can show her that, she has people back home who are thinking about her.
Her hair has fallen out during this first year in Florida. That's a tough situation for anyone to deal with, but Millie is making the most of it.
I think that's really important to me, the raising awareness thing, because not a lot of people know that much about alopecia.
Her condition has become a teaching tool, a way to educate others on alopecia.
It's nice to kind of shed light on it and make people understand that it's not a bad thing, or it's not something that you can't ask. And I've been super open about it ever since the start of when I've had it. And I'm happy if any of the girls ever ask me a question, or if anybody's like, "Oh, how's it going?" And I think that with bringing more awareness to that, I think it kind of makes it less of a taboo subject, not just for me, but for everybody else around me, which definitely helps me with the confidence aspect of it.
The team has rallied around Millie. Their support has been vital. They helped set up a recent visit from her dad, Spencer, at a tournament, bringing a much-needed transatlantic family reunion.
It's brilliant. I mean, it was a surprise. I didn't know. The coach and a couple of the girls knew. They kind of did it behind my back, and it was probably one of the best things that could have happened at the time. I really needed it, so it was really nice.
The Argos are having a tremendous spring season. They will host the Argonaut Invitational April 3rd and 4th at Tiger Point in Gulf Breeze, and it's more than just a tournament. It's a chance to spread the word on alopecia and another opportunity to show their love for a teammate.
The girls have really rallied around and embraced, her condition, and we've been working with the team as far as making sure that we just make alopecia a relevant conversation. So when we're out playing with our playing partners and they're like, "Oh, you have somebody on your team that doesn't have hair?" Yeah, she has alopecia and she's normal, she's funny, and you go get to know her. Also, here's a little ribbon for you. We just want to make it relevant, and the team has really rallied around her, and I think you can see it in her face, reactions, with hanging out with the team. She'd do anything for them too.
My college experience so far has been made a lot of fun by the girls and by the coach and by the whole environment, because I think it can be quite daunting moving away so far away from home and you don't know what you're going to expect. And I think it's helped a lot being with a team like this. They're so supportive. I couldn't have asked for a better set of people.